time to work with you, but I'm running a little behind, so I'm going to have to shoot you off. Let me see, I've got, oh no, I took it back. No, this is the, I don't have any till 1:40. All right, good, I do have a little bit of time. This is Juylance, Justin, Michael, and Ethan, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, good. All right, so it's great that they're using the bass. Bass gets a chance to do string quartets. However, it's written for cello, so you have to try and imitate what a cello would be doing, you know, most of the time. And you're doing a very fine job. You're playing in tune well, but a lot of your notes are too long. Okay, so when you're first, we had a little trouble getting started, but once you got past the first 2 or 3 measures, you were fine. But look, I don't have four numbers, but not your first entrance, but after your second entrance, so where you have the D, D, A, F sharp, D, and then you go D, D, A. A, do you see where that is? It's about bar 20.
Do you have letters?
I'm sorry, I don't have any bar numbers.
Yeah, I think I see.
Do you see where that is? All right, so you have to be clearly out of the rest. And since the bass tends to resonate so much, you have to maybe exit a little earlier. So just try like a couple of bars where you're going D, D, A, and get out of the rest. Yeah, and I would suggest playing off the string just a little bit. Yeah. Now, when you're off the string, you can make it a little longer. Da, da, dee, dee, da, da. Right. So you want a quarter note and no more, whatever it's going to take to do that. And then when you have staccato, you really have to be like boom, 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 very staccato off the string. Generally speaking, I'd say for all of you, sometimes the staccato is marked when you have the eighth notes, and sometimes it's not marked. But the style is always the same. They're always boom, boom, boom. They're always staccato off the string in this style, to be very clear with that. So whenever you have, like, in the second section, about 30 bars in or so, where the violin has the, and the others are going boom, chick, chick, boom, chick, chick. The chick chicks need to be off the string more and lighter. Can I hear you guys try that? I don't have a bar number, so I don't know where it is, but it's G. He all has a G, and you've got a B natural. No first violin. I just want to hear the boom chick.
From where?
Huh?
From where?
I'm not sure what the bar number is, but you have a double bar, you know, ways in. So after that, it's about 30 bars in.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe you just had a bar rest before that, and then you go boom chick chick boom chick chick. That's what I'm looking at. We got plenty of time because I've got.
Yeah. Well, I was just okay.
Yeah. Can we get off the string more? Viola for a second. Good. And don't get too heavy bass. Remember, because your sound is be twice as big as what a cello normally would be. So you have to like cut all your dynamics in half. All right. But that's good style. All right. Try it again. More off the string from the inner parts. Okay, you've got slurs that I don't have. I don't have any of those slurs. I wonder if they're in the first exposition, whether this is just not edited well or what's going on. Okay, you've got slurs that I don't have. But the ones that aren't slurred, I don't know whether that's accurate or this is accurate, so it's hard to tell. But I'm betting that's more what it's supposed to be. But make sure that the ones that are not slurred are very off the string, very spiccato. Do it one more time. That was better, bass. Your balance was better. All right, now, there was one place where he slurred and you didn't. Was that a mistake, or is yours not slurred?
I only have one slur in it.
Because they should be identical. So you want to make sure that if he's got a slur, that you also have a slur.
Yeah, there's only one slur there. And there's no sin. Wow.
Because it sounds to me like it's going da 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 D. You know, it's a pattern. So you just want to make sure that you're doing the same articulation. And I don't have any slurs marked on my part at all. All right, so that's already better. Where you have this little figure there in the second string, the last eighth note has to be very spiccato off the string, very clean. Can you try that a little bit first? You have it first, second violin. Try it once by yourself. Yeah. Really bounce up off the last note. Good. So you want to come off the string but without emphasizing. It's not da 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 da. It's ya da da boop, ya da da boop, ya da da boop, ya da da boop. Okay, try it one more time. Yeah, so it's really cleanly off the string and a clean staccato. Then let's see who's got it. Next to that bass is the one that has to repeat it. Yeah, you need to go off the string more on the last. Let's do two legato. Dee-da-dum, boop. There you go. You also have to work harder on bass. Dee-da-dum, bop, dee-da-dum. Spiccato takes more energy. Yeah, good. All right, so that can be that little dee-da-dum, dee-da-dum. It's kind of like a drummer, you know. Dee-da-dum, dee-da-dum, dee-da-dum. It's kind of the rhythmic background. It needs to be very clean and very clear. That's one thing about Mozart. You know, the musicians say there's no place to hide in Mozart. It just has to be so crystalline and pure and accurate. It's just, you can't get by with playing Mozart. Any kind of sloppiness in Mozart is going to stick out. It's just really harder to play Mozart than anybody realizes until you try to do it. You know? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars before the first double at the end of the first section, you have a unison section, and the part that has the D, C sharp, D, A sharp is not exactly in tune. So I would just try practicing that really slowly in unison, especially. You see where that is? It's before the first double bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 bars.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The second one is better in tune. The second, the yeah da 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 da. The second one, but the first one, the C sharp, B, A sharp, could be a little cleaner. You could work on that to get just better intonation. Now at the very end, be careful that this first violin doesn't rush. This is like right after that spot that goes dee dum dum dee dum dum, and then you have a bunch of 16th notes. You're rushing a little bit. And because of that, you guys didn't line up together when you came to the third bar, okay? Because they're going on the tempo that they were counting out, and all of a sudden you got there too soon, you know. So make sure they're clean, and you could try practicing with the metronome behind you and see if you guys can stay right with it. Then all of you together in the next section, he goes yada da 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 dee 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 yada da 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 dee dee dee. The 3 8 notes dee 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 are rushing a little bit. They're kind of compressing together just slightly, so that your whole tempo starts to pick up. So instead of da 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 dee 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 da 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 dee, it's going da 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 dee 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 da 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 dee 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 da da. And it's very easy to do that. So again, just you got to think metronome da da dee dee dee, and you still have to be off the string and put spaces in there. Right? So that could be a little bit better. The viola part, right there, towards the end, you have like an arpeggio coming down. You have he goes yada da 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 da, and you're going beep beep beep, right? Beep beep beep, and then da da dee yada dee dee g, dee 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 b g, e c c a. See what that is? Maybe it's hard for me to explain without forming the admiration mark. All right. This. Oh, you got slurs. See, I don't have that at all. These need more separation. I was wanting to hear separation here because on my score it doesn't show a slur. It has these separate. But these can come out a little bit more. Okay? All right, so let's stick with the one I was looking at. I really think it should be separate. I think it should be ba 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 instead of dee da da. But you've got what you got in front of you. All right. Other than those little minor things, I think you guys sound really good. All right. Not quite command performance level, but close, really close. Just those fine little things kind of need cleaning up, and particularly, you play very well. My son is a bass player, and I know a lot about bass, even though I'm not a bass player. Well, sometimes I'm a bass player, but I don't call myself a bass player, but I have played. So I know I have a bass student. You play very nicely, but you just have to you have to back off everything a little bit when you're playing a cello part in a string quartet, because you kind of tend to overpower them. And just, that's partly because you're such a good player. But you're also good enough to realize that you've got to adjust your balance a little bit, okay? And then the length of the notes. So more spiccato will give you more of a Mozart style, and then make sure your rests are accurate. But most of it you did extremely well. This is kind of an aside, but do you have a long sleeve shirt like they do? A long sleeve black shirt? Okay, well, I'm just going to tell you that I noticed you didn't have one, And I think if you're going to perform together, you probably should get one. All right? I mean, you look fine. You look nice. The bracelets, probably you should lose the bracelets when you're performing. All right? It's little things like that that just catches the eye, And I just noticed it when you came in. You're a very handsome guy, and you look nice in what you have on. But I just think if you're going to be a group, look like a group. Okay? Nice job, though. And keep it up. Do more quartets. It's good for bass players to have to be delicate, and precise. All right, nice job. You guys are lucky you have a school that supports this kind of stuff. Very nice, guys.